Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how I achieved this look using the Huda Beauty palette, the Desert Dusk. Yeah, so I purchased this palette and I haven't used it yet until today filming this look. This is basically a get ready with me because I'm going to brunch. So I figured why not just turn the camera on and film myself using this for the first time. This palette I really love. I'll be doing voiceover in this video and I'll just be explaining what I like about the palette, what I think about the colors and everything. It was definitely a really good purchase for me. So yeah, if you guys are interested on how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So first I'm using the shade Desert Sand in the Huda Beauty palette, and this is going to just set my concealer that I put on my eyelid as a base. Now I'm using the color Eden in the palette, which is like a soft pink color, and this one definitely shows up as a transition shade. So my camera did cut off here, but I used the color Blazing in the palette. I had already put some on prior to just build up the color, but you can see here I added a little bit more just to show you guys what it looks like, and it blends very nicely with the color Eden. So now using a smaller blending brush, I'm mixing the color Amber, and this color I don't know how to pronounce it. It's OUD. I'm thinking Ode. I don't know, but I mixed the two just to create this darker cranberry color to help further define my crease and of course deepen it a little bit. So after blending that out, I'm now just carving out my eyelid with some NYX eyeshadow base in preparation for the color that I'm going to put directly on the lid. Using a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm using the color Royal in the palette, which is like this pretty, it's not really too shimmery, but it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's a purple color that's going directly on the lid. And then I'm using the color Ode again and a smaller blending brush to put that in the outer corner of the eye. So now I'm going to use the color Retrograde, and I'm just showing you guys what the color looks like here. It kind of reminds me of MAC's pigment. I think it's blue brown, and I found that this was easiest to apply with my finger. On the other eye, I started applying it with a brush first, but I felt like I got more of the color to show when I applied it with my finger. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the face right now. I'm just cleaning up under the eyes. I'm going to apply my Baby G lashes from Coco Lashes. I've been loving these lashes. I've been wearing them like all the time. So this is just my regular routine. I'm priming my face first with my Black Radiance primer, and for foundation I use my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 350, and I also mixed it with my L'Oreal I think it's the Lumi foundation, just to give myself a little bit of extra color. For concealer, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Concealer in the shade 3.75. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to quickly talk about the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. If you guys don't know, the palette is $65, which is pretty expensive for me. But I was really drawn to the colors in this palette. I love all the colors. It's not like something that I have. The transition shades, yes, I do have colors like those, but as far as the shimmery colors that are in the palette, I don't feel like I have many colors like it. So it was a good purchase for me. At $65, still a little pricey, but I really like the palette so far. Here I'm just contouring with my Black Opal foundation stick in the shade Nutmeg. But yeah, guys, I'm all for finding dupes of eyeshadow colors. If the quality matches or is up to par, then go ahead and look for dupes, because I know $65 is a lot. I probably wouldn't buy another palette that expensive. I don't know. I'm saying that now. It'd have to be something I really, really want to purchase. So guys, I took it back a little with my Ben Nye banana powder. I didn't reach for it for any particular reason. I just saw it and was like, let me just use it today. So I mixed it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and used it to set under my eyes. So now working on the lower lash line, I'm using the color Amber in the palette and a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to place that under the eyes just to add some color there and to start smoking it out a little bit. Using the color Ode, I'm just using the same brush and adding it to the lower lash line to darken it a tad bit. Now I'm using the color Retrograde with the same brush and just adding it towards the inner corners of the eyes. And then just because I wanted to incorporate a little bit more of the palette, I used the color Nefertiti and Cashmere to add right into the tear duct. Here I'm just setting my contour color using my Morphe contour kit, and I'm just going to continue with the rest of the face. I'm using my Fenty Beauty matchstick in the color Trippin' to highlight, and then I'm going to go right on top of it with the Fenty Beauty highlighter. I think I used Hustler Baby. Yeah, I used Hustler Baby on a fluffy brush and went right on top of it just to give an extra glow. So finally onto the lips, I'm just lining my lips with my NYX lip liner in the color brown. And for my lip color, I use the liquid lipstick in the shade Naked by Kylie Cosmetics. I definitely could have left my lips the way they are and left them matte, but I had to put gloss, of course. I'm using MAC's lip gloss in the color Roulette. So I'm just finishing off with spraying my face with my Scandinavia setting spray, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fix my hair as I was getting ready to walk out the door. I was kind of rushing at this point, but yeah, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me and enjoyed my mini review of the Huda Beauty palette, and I will see you guys in my next video.